Hi, and thanks for joining me for the first edition of Discussing Viewer Questions. In this video, I'm going to discuss and hopefully answer 3 questions that viewers have posted in the comments section of various videos on this channel. If you have a question, please post it below this video or under any other video on this channel, and I will do my best to answer it for you in a future video. So let's get to the questions. The first question is related to transferable skills, and the viewer writes, "Hi, I have 15 years experience pet sitting." Well, definitely that tells me that you're responsible. "I've sold political buttons and t-shirts at major events." Now that tells me you have B2C or business to consumer sales skills. "I have reserved places in line for people attending congressional hearings and Supreme Court arguments." That must mean you're definitely trustworthy. "I have raised funds for political candidates, fundraising and sales skills. I have conducted political polls. All of these jobs are gone now because of recent events." That's true, unfortunately. "None of these jobs required computer skills or high education." And that's okay. "I've been a gig worker for 30 years. Well, that tells me that you must be adaptable. "Now I am trying to rebrand myself with great difficulty." It's definitely a challenge to rebrand yourself, but it is not impossible if you work hard and keep at it. "I'd love to get writing jobs online, but I can't show any previous writing experience in the form of employment. Thanks if you see this." So that's not really a question, but it kind of forms a question. What do you do next? You don't have any evidence that you have writing skills, but that is something you're interested in doing. So step 1 is build a portfolio. Build an online portfolio. You don't need a lot of computer skills to do that. For example, if you visit a website such as hubpages.com, you will be able to create a profile very simply and free and begin writing about anything that interests you. And this way, if you do that systematically, if you do that regularly, you will be able to build up a portfolio. Now, the nice thing is that Hub Pages is partnered with Google AdSense and Amazon's affiliate program. So if people visit your Hub Page profile to read your articles, you might be able to make a little bit of money. But the money is not the focus on Hub Pages. It's building your portfolio so that when you are applying for online writing jobs, you could say in your application, "Please see my Hub Pages profile to see a portfolio of my work," and provide the link to that. Another option, now for this one, you also would need a portfolio, is to visit Craigslist. Now that depends what country you're in. If you're in Canada or the USA, Craigslist could be a good source for writing jobs, for gigs. And you can go to your local Craigslist website, depending on what city you are in, and then scroll down and you will see a section called gigs, and then underneath one of the choices is writing. I did a video in the past about what to do to inquire, to ask about these types of jobs, and I'll post a link to that video below this video in the description. Okay, question number 2. "I'm a student at college studying a diploma. The subject I'm studying is completely different to the job I'm applying for, so should I still include it?" And this question was posted in the How to Write an Effective Profile Statement for Your Resume videos that I made in the past. So, this person is applying for a job. she's in college, but her college direction is not related to the job for which she is applying. My answer to that would be yes, definitely mention that you are a college student. So you can say something like first year college student or second year college student with your skills and so on. See the how to write effective profile statement videos for more information. But the short answer is yes, mention it, because it shows that you are pursuing a post-secondary education. You don't have to mention the specific focus of your diploma, but do mention that you are a first or second year college student. Now, for the third and last question for this first edition of discussing viewer questions, the question is related again to transferable skills. Great video, thank you. Could you please clarify for me the difference between transferable and soft skills? That's a good question. So we have three general areas of skills. We have transferable skills, we have soft skills, and we have hard skills. And here are the differences. Transferable skills are any skills that you have that you can take from one job to another job without relearning them. So for example, skills such as writing, skills such as communication or organization are considered transferable skills, because if you're organized, if you can communicate well, that will be useful in any type of job that you apply for and get. Soft skills, you can think of them as people skills. Soft skills are difficult to measure. They are difficult to quantify. So for example, again, communication skills, they're difficult to quantify, but that's a soft skill. Writing skills, that's another example of soft skills, because how do you measure if you're a good writer? However, typing or keyboarding skills are hard skills. They're technical skills. Hard or technical skills you can measure. So for example, you can take a test and measure your typing speed. That's a hard skill. You can measure your ability in using Microsoft Word or Microsoft Access. That again is an example of a hard skill or a technical skill. If you know how to use a piece of software, if you know how to use a certain machine, those are hard or technical skills. So think of it this way. Transferable skills, skills that you can take from job to job without relearning them. They stay with you. Soft skills are typically people skills. They're difficult to measure. And then hard skills are technical skills. You can measure them, and they are related to using software or machines. So soft skills and hard skills can both be transferable skills. For example, if your profession or your career is as an administrative assistant, well, using Microsoft Word for you is a hard skill. It's a technical skill, but it is also a transferable skill, because in any type of job where you are performing the duties of an administrative assistant, you will most likely need to be able to use Microsoft Word. So that skill you can take from one job to the next. I hope that makes sense, and I hope that I've answered your questions. Again, if you have questions about any of the topics I've discussed in previous videos, or even if you have a question that I haven't discussed, please make sure to post it below this video.